Alrighty. Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I, of course, am the Brofix one, AJ. Happy Monday, December 1st, 2025. Hope you're ready for some Monday Night Football. I know I am. Good matchup tonight. Giants, Patriots, 7 points. We'll get into all of that in a moment. Before I go any further, do just want to take a moment. Shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. But solid matchup we got tonight. Jackson Dart returning for the New York Giants, who have been showing some fight as of late, going up against a New England Patriots team. Don't look now. The Patriots may be all the way back. Swink, thank you for the follow. And we're going to see a nice game here. We're going to see a nice game, an explosive game. 7 points is the spread. 46.5 is the total. With the primetime game, with the way these two offenses have been going, I am going to be leaning towards the the over in this one at 46.5. Especially if we go live right now. We go live and then they miss a couple of those first opportunities to score. That line is going to sink, and then we are going to feast after that. That's my plan for tonight. But then you start getting down to who's going to win this ball game, who's going to cover this ball game. I mean, everyone and their mom seems to think that the Patriots are going to win this game, and win this game for good reason. Mike Vrabel has turned those boys around like it's absolutely nothing. I mean, really, like it's absolutely nothing. Like he's been the head coach there for years and years, and he just hasn't been. No, this is his first season as the Patriots head coach, and I know it's hard to believe with how disciplined and how good and how ready this team has been. Drake May really stepping into his own as the quarterback. But on the other side, you've got Jackson Dart kind of trying to figure out his way. I do think that we will be seeing less run, out of Jackson Dart today, but overall, a lot more running in general, as we do have kickoff on the game. Let's get going. Eric's got Giants plus 7.5. I like it as the Patriots get a nice start off of that run. Let me go ahead and get my brain going right. Nice kickoff return there for the Patriots. Get out to about the 43, 45 yard line. Going to be a nice one there. And we will see the first action out of Drake May and this, what seems to be a new Patriots offense. And don't get me wrong, we saw glimpses of how good Drake May could be last season, but really putting it all together and taking that big next step as a quarterback as he steps under center. He fakes the screen. Go ahead and hand it off up the middle to Trayvon Henderson. Get a couple on that one. 2nd and 6 coming up. And I mean, unbelievable. Drake May, seriously, unbelievable. I don't think I'm out of turn saying that, we're looking at a possible MVP candidate here. And really, it's a small, in my opinion, a very small class right now that we're talking about when it comes to like a Drake May, Matthew Stafford type. It's going to be a close race in the MVP. We'll see who gets it, though. As Drake May is going to go ahead and drop back, get the ball out, and it'll be just short. Going to be setting up 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.5, maybe. As we get to know the Patriots offensive line, which honestly has been a standout this year. Not only are they able to keep Drake May clean, they've been keeping that run game going nicely, making those big holes that you like to see. And Josh McDaniels really getting back into his bag of tricks as the Patriots OC again. Got I formation for the Pats. 3rd and 1. Get the ball out and get the first down. Get about 6, 7, 8 extra with the pile moving. Patriots just sitting in there nicely and keeping it moving. I like it. This is what they're going to be looking to do. It's just bully ball. And I don't blame it out of the Patriots. It's going to set up that play action nicely and let Drake May start slinging it downfield, which we might start seeing here soon. Drake May in the gun, drops back. Slings one downfield, takes the shot, and no cigar there. A little bit overthrown. A little miscommunication there. Good coverage there, too, by the Giants. 2nd and 10 coming up. And, I like the play call there, going for a deep shot. I mean, no risk it, no biscuit at the end of the day, but you've also been running the ball extremely well up the gut. Hey, let's go ahead and take this shot, see if we can get them to bite. And the Giants were ready for it. See what we get called here. Drake May motions out. He's empty in the backfield. 3 to the right. Gets the snap, drops back. Little short out route there to Diggs. And Diggs will turn up field for the first down and a little bit more. Master Uguay Panthers are back, baby. Hey, they look damn good. Bryce Young's figuring it out. My boy T-Mac is looking damn good. Does Adam Thielen go back there? Ooh. Nice play there. Wonder where Adam Thielen's going to sign to, though. Someone's going to pick him up. He doesn't get released if he doesn't kind of have an idea of where he's going to go for a playoff run. So I'm interested to see where he's signing. All righty. 1st and 10 again for the Patriots. We'll be saying that a lot tonight. This Drake May under some pressure, but he will escape it. He can kind of reset now, orchestrate, but he will end up just throwing it away. Nothing really open downfield. Good coverage out of the New York Football Giants. Very, very nice there. And the Giants D-line has a lot of good things coming for them. Sexy Dexy on the inside there, and a lot of just young talent at the corners, at safety. The Giants potentially, depending on their next head coaching hire, could be a contender. But we've been saying that for a while about the Giants, haven't we? And we'll get another nice little 8-yard, 7-yard run out of Steven. Sorry, that one was Ramondre Stevenson. We like it. We like it. Ramondre Steve. I feel like no matter who we're going to talk about on the Patriots, the first thing out of my mouth is going to be having a great season. And that's just kind of what you need sometimes when, especially a young team like this. But again, Mike Vrabel is that guy. Should he win Coach of the Year this year? Probably. I don't know who else would. But not only what he's been able to do, but I mean, he did the same thing in Tennessee, and then the GM decided to get cute and traded everybody away. And then they fired him out of nowhere. It made no sense. Drake May dropping back. Has time. Guns it up the middle. Hunter Henry getting his first little look for the day. 1st and goal coming up for the Pats. But yeah, I still can't believe that one is good. That's going to be one that always, kind of scratch my head about is, Tennessee getting rid of Mike Vrabel. Just not something that, during that coaching cycle, especially, that anyone really thought about. And then, Mike Vrabel's been no longer the head coach. Wow. Okay. Hand the ball off. That time to Henderson. Doesn't get very far. 2nd and goal coming up. But yeah, that'll forever be one of the bigger head-scratching moments in the NFL. One of the biggest what-ifs in college will be, what if Lane Kiffin coached Ole Miss this season, in the playoffs? What if? What if? Bro, I don't know if the Seahawks are complete buns. They've looked worse. You remember those last couple years with Russell Wilson? That was bad. Drake May in the gun. Drops back, 2nd and goal. Little swing route outside. Gets a couple of yards on it. Henderson, the recipient there. Rams and 49ers own them. I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL, if we're going to be honest. And I know, the Panthers, just had their fun with them, but the Rams are nice. All right, let's see what they can dial up here. Josh McDaniels, 3rd and goal. Get Stevenson in the backfield with him. Changing the play at the line. Drops back. Tries to get it to the corner to Diggs and just doesn't work out there. 4th and goal coming up. Knowing Mike Vrabel, more than likely going to take the points here. Giants defense has been solid in the red zone this first attempt. Here we go. Andy Borregla. Oh my God, I can't speak today. 22-yard attempt, 4th and goal. It's up, it's good. Patriots up 3-0 early here in the first as Jackson Dart gets ready to take the field. We will see what they can do coming up next. I am curious to see what happened with the sports books. Where did they go to? Not thinking much movement early here. And it's down to 6.5 now. So if you like the Patriots, you're getting a much better line. You got to pay the minus 125 though. But hey, I'm not paying it. So we will wait and see. But I mean, nice opening drive by the Patriots there. Obviously, you'd prefer to come away with a touchdown, but the Giants really toughened up there in the red zone defensively. I mean, we'll see what happens as this game keeps going, but I expect a lot more out of the Patriots offense continuing forward. And, I'm interested to see how Jackson Dart looks coming back from yet another concussion. I'm expecting his run style to either change a lot or be non-existent tonight, if we're going to be completely honest. But, hey, he's young and numb. We'll see if he can continue to fight through that. Expecting a pretty big one out of Wan'Dale Robinson today. But, again, that Patriots defense is like a blast from the past, brother. It's been crazy. So we shall see. As we are in one of the, I'm not a fan of the backup commercials. You know what I mean? The way they're like, oh, well, let's call in Tommy DeVito. Let's do that. That doesn't work for me. Ooh, that's right. Hard Knocks coming back. NFC East. Ooh. I'm excited to see what the behind the scenes of the Eagles locker room looks like this season. That is one of the more dysfunctional organizations, I've seen in a while. And they keep winning. No ifs, ands, or buts. They keep winning, but it feels like there's something that's just sitting right underneath the surface that is, hurting this team. All righty. Let's see what the Giants can get going here as we await the kick. $9:14 left to go in the first. Patriots with the opening kick. With the second kick, excuse me. It is returnable and will be returned. Ooh, don't go backwards. Why do we go backwards? He probably would have gotten out to about the 30, but decided to turn back and try to get at some extra yards. So he'll be stopped at the 25, where Jackson Dart will take over. And, the Giants went through, in my opinion, a fairly, let's just call it a Giants season, huh? It's been a pretty typical Giants season with the questions at quarterback, Russell Wilson starting for probably way too long, and then Jackson Dart getting the nod, and then going back to Russell Wilson when you probably should have just stuck with Jameis. Then Jameis gets in there for a little bit. Now we're back to Dart. And does Jackson Dart give him the best chance to win? Absolutely. Still without his two biggest weapons. But hey, they've been trying to make it work. And regardless, nice. It's just good exposure for the kid. 2nd and 9 coming up. All right, Dart's got one in the backfield with him in shotgun. 2 out to his right. Ooh, nice. Put it in a nice little window there. Nice catch there. Oh, and we're going to get chippy early here. as there's some pushing and shoving going on. No flags flying yet. It does not appear there will be a flag. That was Slayton on the catch. Just a nice quick slant. Jackson Dart got the ball out early, a little bit behind him, but Slayton able to make it work. First and 10 coming up for the Giants. Under the center and weak eye. Play action. Dart with all the time in the world. Pocket collapsing, trying to figure it out, and he gets sacked. He'll lose about 5 on the play. Ooh, and we're getting chippy again. Ooh, an official got pushed over. Still no flags flying. But, I mean, just nowhere to go with the ball for Dart. Great coverage downfield by the Patriots. And, they only had 2 out there they only had 2 receivers out there looking for anything, and everyone else was back defending, trying to give them that time, but to stretch for a deep ball, but just not there. 2nd and 15 coming up. Jackson Dart in the gun, takes the snap, drops it. Oh, nice little dump off there to Wandale. I don't think that's a unnecessary roughness. That was clean. It didn't look like he was giving himself up, in my opinion. All right, 3rd and 9 coming up. Let's see what Jackson Dart can do here. Third and 9. Dart in the gun, gets the snap. That was a terrible play call. Little screen route for that. That was awful. That was so bad. I don't know if that was maybe the 2nd or 3rd read and he just needed to get it out early. I need to see the replay, but if the intended play call was a screen route on 3rd and 9, I mean, apparently they need to look for a new interim OC or something. That was bad. Bad. Giants set to punt. Punt is off. It's a good one. Received at about the 6. Ooh, and a nice open lane. Oh, he could beat the punter. He beats the punter. No one in front of him. Wow, Jones with the punt return. Patriots go up 9-0. Takes it 94 yards to the house, Marcus Jones. Whoo! That is some rough special teams coming out of the Giants. And they will go for the extra point. Ooh, this could be a rough night early for the Giants. I mean, yeah, just great punt coverage from punt return from the Patriots. Getting everyone to move one way, finding the open hole, breaking a couple tackles. That was nice. Extra points up and good. Patriots up 10-0, 5:17 left to go here in the first. Whew. We'll be interested to see if they kick to him again. We'll be very interested in that. Would not be surprised if they do not punt again. Or if they do punt, it's just going to be like out of bounds. They're going to try coughing it or something. That's rough. That is rough special teams. But while we're in commercial break, let me take a moment. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit those follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. All right, but Patriots looking good so far in all three phases of the game. And that's just what they've been doing all season. That's what they've been doing all season. That's what they've been good at all season. I think it's what they're going to continue to be good at for the rest of the season. 94-yard return. That was something else. That was very nice. Patriots got to be double-digit favorites. 13.5-point favorites, the Pats are now. And honestly, that number is probably going to continue to go up, especially if we see another 3-and-out here from the Giants. Which wouldn't be too shocked with the play call. I mean, again, screen pass on 3rd and 9, that's just rough, dog. Can't be doing that. Cannot be doing it, bro. So we shall see. I can't. Yeah, that was incredible. All right, let's see what Jackson Dart can do here. I mean, you're at this point in your season, you know what I mean? You're 2-10. You're done with. You're not looking to go playoffs. You're not looking to really do anything. I don't know why they just don't open it up with Jackson Dart. Let him make the mistakes. Let him throw interceptions. Let him try to put the ball in impossible windows. Let him eat. Let him figure it out as a rookie. Who cares? Yeah, what is the interim going to do? You know what I mean? Well, he's trying to keep that job going into next year, but realistically, they're going to go through a whole search and everything like that. Bro, let him open it up. No one's expecting shit out of you except to keep this team together to finish the season. All right, this one will be brought out to the 30 for Jackson Dart and company to take over. And we'll see. I mean, I don't expect the Patriots defense to be given up any steam here anytime soon. All right. Jackson Dart going to be in the shotgun. Tracy Jr. in the backfield with him. First and 10. Hand it off to Tracy up the gut, and he'll get about 4 on it, maybe 3. And, fine, set it up. You got to establish the run at some point. And I always give teams a lot of shit for not establishing the run and then abandoning establishing the run so they don't play action. But do what you want to do here. 2nd and 8. And that will be a false start on the Giants to back them up. Can't be having that. All right. Second and 13. Dart in the gun. Scrambles out of the pocket, looking for something. He's going to run for it. Ooh! Ooh, and we got a fight on the field. That was a big hit close to the line, out of bounds on Jackson Dart as he runs for the first down. Unsure if the flag is going to be for the hit or if it's going to be for the extracurriculars afterwards. I got to see that replay again. That was close. That was close. No, he's in bounds. That's a clean hit. That last step he took was in bounds before contact was made. He was not trying to get out of bounds. That's a clean hit. He was going for the first down. He was going for the first down. No, that was clean. Oh, that was a big hit on Dart. It was touchdown kicker. It was a punt return, Bray. It was a punt return. I think that's going to be a flag on the Giants for unsportsmanlike conduct, if we're going to be honest. Yeah, it was a sick punt return too, dude. It was sick. Oh, they gotta put that video on X. I'll show y'all. That was bad. Yeah, and that will be against the Giants. 3rd and 16 coming up. That was wild. That was a great hit, though. That was an old school hit. Yeah, Bray, I'm starting to get on that bandwagon too. All right, dart in the gun, 3rd and 16. Let's see if they let him pass it, and they do. And it is incomplete with great coverage there from the Patriots. 4th and 16 coming up. You know, maybe Jackson Dirt should have sat out one more week. You know, Cardinals are Cardinals are not reactivating Kyler Murray this week, so he's done for the season. He's done being a Cardinal. Oh, fair enough, Bray. I'm just saying I might be hopping on that bandwagon. And we'll see if they actually punt again or if they're just going to try to keep this one close to the sideline. And no, they're going to give him another chance to return this one. And I mean, he won't go 94, but he will get about 10 or 15 off that. Nice little return there. Jones having a great day of great special teams day. Bray, thank you for the follow, brother. Drake May going to throw for 500. I mean, he could. He could. He might not need to at this point. I mean, one bomb to Diggs here would be nice for personal reasons. Then maybe one bomb to Hunter Henry would be nice for personal reasons. But we'll see. I mean, shit. Do they not have that hit up yet? Also, I do just want to send a personal shout out to the Ole Miss fans and the absolute hatred that they have been having for Lane Kiffin the last couple of days. Just excellent fandom by them. 2 weeks of Dart saying he was going to profess. Oh, man. Jackson Dart, though, really is. I think he is setting up to be a really solid quarterback if he can limit these hits. Or else we're going to be having another Tua situation, it seems. Oh, for you absolute degenerates out there, LSU is a 1.5 point favorite on the road to Ole Miss next season. Those lines are out. Ooh, early? I think I want to take LSU, if we're going to be honest. But we shall see. I'm honestly like, I get the the Lane Kiffin move. Like, I don't think anyone's shocked that he is going to LSU. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone's shocked by that whatsoever. I think everyone is just more shocked of how it went down. Because, I mean, it's shit went wild there for a little bit. Because let's not forget, just a month or two ago, Brian Kelly was getting fired and the governor was saying he was going to make the head coaching decision. Now you have. I'm really interested to see what the CFP does tomorrow. I'm really interested because there's not a lot of people talking about this, but one thing I think that does need to be brought up is LSU a couple of years back when I cannot remember his name right now. Jordan something. That's going to bug me for a while. But when he went down and then LSU got dropped from the playoffs. And I mean, that was just one player. That wasn't the head coach and the entire offensive staff. As we'll get Drake May starting under center. Let one rip to start it off. Get it to Diggs. Keep him happy. He'll get the first down. Oh, no, that was Boutte. Excuse me. 9 and 8. That's not fair. That's not fair. 1st and 10 for the Pats coming up. Josh McDaniels being shown on the screen. And I got to say, Josh McDaniels just really looks like he's at home. Back with the visor on, with the Patriot logo, in a Belichick type environment that I am sure Vrabel is establishing. It's great to see Vrabel doing so good because he did so well in the Titans with what he was given, and then I don't know what the hell happened there. As the Patriots, it looks like, are just going to go ahead and put their foot down on the gas as Stevenson goes ahead and gets another 8 yards on that run. 9 yards, count it. 2nd and 1 coming up. All right, 2nd and 1. May under center. We'll go ahead and get a little quarterback sneak going. He'll pick up about 3 or 4 on it, though, with that dive. 1st and 10. And this is what the Patriots are just going to do the rest of the night, it seems. Just grind this game out. Grind it out offensively. Grind it out defensively. Keep the clock on your side. And just get points. Can I take Giants no touchdown score tonight? Can I take that live? May drop back. Launches one downfield to Henry. He's fighting, but he will get taken down at about the 4. Nice ball there from Drake May. Nice catch there from Hunter Henry. Good stuff overall. Giants kind of in a blender right now. Can I bet this? No, I can't bet this. That sucks. All right, Drake May tries a little fade there, and boom, Butte with the touchdown. And the Patriots go up 16-0, as it does look like we are going to be dangerously close to blowout territory here soon. With a minute left in the first quarter already. Wow. Down. Worst of all. All right. Extra point. Up. And good. Ooh, both teams to score a touchdown in the first half. No at plus 100. Ooh, these are going to get dangerous. All right, now we're going to put that down. Stat pad. I like that, Ethan. I don't hate that. You might as well. Might as well stat pad away while you can. And I mean, honestly, Drake May's got a great argument. Great argument to be the MVP this season, I think. Not only does he have the stats to back it up, but I mean, the record speaks for itself. His play on the field passes the eye test, in my opinion. The guy's an absolute dog. And I think he'll continue to do so. That's just me. I'm a big Drake May guy. Colts went from 7-1 to 8 for the last few weeks, SMH. Ethan, I'll make you feel a little bit better. You didn't watch that Cardinals game against the Buccaneers Sunday morning and think while we were ahead, man, we're still going to lose this game somehow. I'm not too worried about the Colts. I'm not. I might be a little bit worried about the Daniel Jones regression that seems to happen every season after he gets off to a hot start, but really a couple bad games here and there. I'm not going to overreact to the Colts right now. But the Texans, on the other hand, they're going to be knocking on that door soon. So the Colts need to figure their shit out quick, before CJ Stroud has anything to say about that. And that defense for the Texans, Jesus. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not sure next Monday night for Chargers Eagles if I'm going to stream the real game or if I'm going to stream the Monsters Inc. game. That might be a game time decision for me, if we're going to be honest. We'll just have to see how it goes. Warren gave GT the ball for some reason. Doesn't make sense. Maybe they're trying to, the Ravens did this a little bit with Derrick Henry last season and it didn't work out great. But, they kind of held back Henry for a little bit. Just tried to not do that. And I mean, Pittman's a good enough receiver and Tyler Warren's a good enough tight end where, that can overcome it. But still, JT is the best player on your team. As we do have a returnable kick here for the Giants. Ooh, and they find a little hole up the middle. Not bad there. Get to about the 38. Too stacked, bro. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, yeah, it's AFC South used to be the Waffle House division in my book, and now look at them. They're doing something good. I guess that was the NFC South. Just kind of both Souths, I guess. All right, Dart in the gun. Let's see what he can do here. Nope, we're still going to run the ball down 17-0 with 50 seconds left in the first. Okay. And that run goes absolutely nowhere. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Giants. Oh, 2nd and 9. He got a yard. I'm sorry, guys. He got a yard. They're going to be generous tonight, apparently. All right. Dart in the gun. But nope, we're going to hand the ball off again. There's a little bit of a hole there this time. Going to be about 3rd and 4th coming up. 3rd and 4. Jesus. Yeah, they did get us at that line, didn't they? And hey, it happens, Josh. But yeah, they got my ass on that line. But hey, we still have a whole other half of football. We're only done with the first quarter, brother. I mean, I guess that's time for the Giants to turn it around if they can catch the Patriots defense sleeping, but that's not something I'm really seeing happening anytime soon, as the Patriots are now 19-point favorites. Total's at 52.5. And honestly, that the Patriots might cover that original total of 46 by themselves. Damn. Well, while we're in commercial break waiting for the second quarter to get started, you just want to take a moment, shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. I'm going to go get a refill real quick, and then we'll pick up with second quarter action. See you guys in just a moment. And we're back. What's up, y'all? All right, starting the second quarter. 3rd and 3 for the Giants. They will continue to stick with the run game. And, hey, it's starting to work for the Giants. Let's see if they can catch the Patriots' defense with their pants down a little bit. Because I hate to say it, but they need some kind of a spark or something like that, you know? All right. 1st and 10. Dart under center, excuse me. Motion. Go ahead and put it up the middle, and the Patriots ready for it that time. Might get a yard on that one, but not feeling too confident on that. .14:01 left here in the second. 2nd and 9. Name, I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Just a little ahead of ourselves. Drake May with a nice handoff there. No, but I mean, two different quarterbacks, I think. You know, hard to compare a true pocket passer gunslinger to, you know, I think today's generation of quarterbacks. And there's not a lot of quarterbacks, you know, of this new generation that say sit in the pocket, let me sling and fling it kind of thing, you know? It's a lot more of these athletic types that can run the ball with these RPOs and, you know, create space and everything. Dart in the gun, 3rd and 8. Just over the 45. He'll launch one downfield. Nice ball there. Better defense, though. We will see what the flag is. They might be getting it for DPI, but I don't know if there was enough there for that. That looked clean to me. Johnson's up. Head goes around. Oh, they're going to get him on the head-to-head. So I was about to say that was a clean play, but because Woodson's on the play, clean, and then Hawkins comes in, tries to get the tackle, but they go ahead and bonk heads. And so that's a bummer, but hey, that's a big break for the Giants. Not only do they save the drive, but I didn't notice Mike Vrabel's new mustache. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I've just been blind to it the last couple of weeks, but I'm not sure I feel good about it. I don't know if it does him well. I think he's a better clean-shaven guy. All right. They'll get bumped up to the 30 in Patriots territory. Dart in the shotgun. No one else in the backfield. Got 3 out to his left. You keep everyone to protect, and he'll get it out under pressure. Oh, and is that Robinson? Slayton with the touchdown. Damn. All right, maybe we got ourselves a little game going here. Dart with a beautiful pass, and the Patriots really brought the house here on this one, and able to. Ooh, is he down? Yes, he is gonna be. Oh, that's a hard call. I would think that's a touchdown because the way he fell, like if this is the touchdown line, you know, his hand like kind of went down and then. Giants can't even keep the lead. But I mean, a great route there from Slayton. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. We'll see what they rule that as. Where the pylon is, I mean, it depends. Because you know the nose of the football is like right in here. And so if he goes down like this, that's a touchdown. That ball is crossing the line at some point right there. And they will call it a touchdown. Extra points up and good. 10-point game. Giants looking to make it interesting. Looking to continue to make it interesting, I guess I should say. Ooh. See if the defense for the Giants can provide any help here and complement that very nice offensive start there. As we await the kick, do want to take another moment. Shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit that like button, hit the follow button. It does help out a lot more than you know. Oh, do they have the hit up? Oh, here we go. It's a nice hit here. Boop. That was a nice one. Then a nice little scuffle to follow. But no, that was as clean of a hit as it comes. Nothing you can do about that. Yeah, that was a nice hit. That was a football hit. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and get the slow-mo replay, too. Oh, no, this is just another live action, just different. Okay, well. Oh, yeah. And boop. Man, that's a nice hit. That is the definition of lower your shoulder and take him at. And it was completely legal. You don't really, and I think the reason I'm so excited is because in today's NFL, you do not see, good hits like this anymore because they've pretty much been taken out of the game. And so when you get to see a nice, clean, legal hit, that it blows a guy up. I'm a fan of it. And Jackson Dart's got to be learning now. Like, that hit maybe was like, oh, okay. Okay, guys, we're not doing that anymore. I'm going to get out of bounds. Oh, that was fantastic. Who's ready for the dude, I lost. It was great. It was great, Tyler. But y'all excited for a conference championship weekend? I think it's going to be a good one. Indiana, Ohio State. Ooh. It's going to be a good one. And then, of course, Bama, Georgia, I guess. But God, haven't we seen that game before? Patriots live back down to 13.5-point favorites. As we have kickoff. See what kind of return we get here. All right, this one not the best tonight out of Jones. He'll get to the 25. As we get another look at Drake May in this great offense. And really, like, the thing I think I appreciate about Drake May the most and the way he's been playing this season is the time he's able to take and like how fast his decision making has come. Who do you think the committee ranks higher tomorrow, Notre Dame or Miami, even if you hate Notre Dame? And I don't hate Notre Dame. I hate Miami more than I hate Notre Dame. I think you got to do Notre Dame. And a total disrespect intended to the ACC, but who did Miami really play, outside of their non-con schedule? No one really of note. No one really that blows it off the paper. No one that really deserves to be in the college football playoff. And so, I'd rank Notre Dame a little bit higher than Miami. I'm interested to see what they do with Ole Miss tomorrow more than anything. We remember what they did with Florida State when Travis, what's his name? Was it Travis Jordan? Jordan Travis? Run up the gut there. It's going to be a 3rd and short coming up for the Pats. What's wrong? Don't yell at me. This is ESPN, brother. I don't know what's wrong with them. Oh, it didn't reload. My bad. That one's on me, dog. Does Travion get in the end zone? I freaking hope so. For personal reasons, I really hope he does. I updated it, Sebastian. 31 coming up for the Patriots. Drake May barking orders at the line. We will get the first timeout for the Patriots as the game clock was rolling down. Timeout, 3rd and 1 coming up. Sorry, you guys got distracted me with college football. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? All right, let's see what the play call is going to be here out of McDaniel. Honestly, the way their last quarterback sneak worked, wouldn't be too surprised if they went back to that. Might prefer it, honestly. I mean, it's not really a tush push with Drake May. It's a traditional, quarterback sneak. That hit on dart with Max. That was chef's kiss. Take me back to the old NFL, baby. That was beautiful. All right, Drake May motion. Shotgun. He'll drop back. Looking for something. Pocket collapsing. He'll run for it. I don't think he got it. I think he's going to be short. Yeah, 4th and short coming up. Abdul Carter with the Darth Vader force choke, Sally. Abdul Carter missed the first drive of this game due to undisclosed reasons. Patriots fans, yeah, you're loving this. The Giants have a chance to score. Brother, scoreboard. They did score. Do they have a chance to score again? Maybe. But hey, the defense starting to get up for that. After that nice offensive drive, they go ahead and get the punt off. Jackson Dart taking the field with pretty good field position there. It's marked pretty close to the 30 or the 40. Oh, Giants have a chance to win. Oh, I don't know, maybe my head invented scoring in that sentence. I mean, you ask me in the first quarter, absolutely not. You ask me right now, they got fight, brother. They got some serious fight. I don't know, though. I think the Patriots are still going to come out with this one. We shall wait and see. I don't know. That run game's working, and I mean, let's make mine. Oh, I feel you, brother. I'm Arizona over here. At least you've got a young quarterback. We've got no quarterback. And we really, hopefully, by the end of the season, we'll have no coaching staff and no front office, and we can start brand new. I really want them to, break glass instead of emergency, just get rid of everybody. Because I can't watch this team next year. I can't. And I mean, I will, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate this team. Anyway, yeah, that division sucks. It sucks. And we're the redheaded stepchild. You know what I mean? The Rams are arguably the best team in the NFL. The 49ers aren't that bad. Seahawks aren't that bad. And then you've got the Arizona Cardinals. Giants 24-20. It could happen. We've seen that happen a couple times in the NFL, but I don't know. The way the Patriots that offense is playing, I think they're going to be able to figure something else out. If not to end out this quarter, to keep it moving. Yeah, just a bad punt hit off the back of his. Oh, and Jameis Winston out there, he's like, oh, let me tell you where that ball went out of bounds. I'll tell you right here. Even on the sideline, Jameis Winston doing the most for his team. You got to respect the hell out of that. Am I an Arizona fan? Bear down, go Cats, baby. That was a beautiful Friday night for me. Beautiful Friday night. Arizona undefeated in all college sports in the month of November. Shout out to our women's volleyball team making the college tournament as well. Yeah, U of A's killing it right now, bro. All right, Dart in the backfield, in the gun. Get a screen pass out, because nothing says we're trying to win this game like a screen pass. And I mean, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I think a good screen can work. But I don't know, when you're down and yeah, you've got one good offensive, drive under your belt. That's how you're going to come out swinging next. And at least have someone over there to handle the safety when he crashes. Like, what are we doing? All right, we're going to hand the ball off here on 2nd and 6. Pick up another 3-4 yards. Okay, the Giants are just going to do this game, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. If the Giants think they can get away with this, keep going. 3rd and 2. I would not be shocked if we see another run here. Genuinely believe Pats win 37-13. I see it, bro. I see it. But the Giants give you that little like feeling in your gut where it's like, ooh, maybe they can do it. It's a long 3rd and 2 for the Giants, and they will hand the ball off again, and it will work. They'll get the first down a little bit extra. Go ahead. When this is going to end up in a trenches battle, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Our big boys are better than your big boys. Can't believe those two played in the Super Bowl. I know. That was years ago. Shit. All right, Jackson Dart. Guess what? Another handoff. But hey, Henderson, or is that? I think that was Singletary. Shit. My head is not there. Singletary. Yes, it was Singletary with a nice little run up the gut there. Get a first down a little bit more. And hey, just if the run game's going to work. Let's keep spamming the run. Dart under center. Patriots stacking that box. Jackson Dart getting the motion all in tight. And the Patriots defense ready for it this time. Maybe giving up a yard on that play. Huh, I guess there weren't there? That's a wild stat. Wild stat. All right, 2nd and 10. Now, here is a wild concept. Let's maybe have Jackson Dart throw the football here. Patriots still stacking that box pretty heavy. And they are going to... No, Jackson Dart, he's going to keep it this time, and then he'll do a weird shovel pass out so that he doesn't get murdered to Singletary. Singletary will get like 5 on it, but we do have a flag on the play. And I mean, it was like a chest pass almost. It was bad. See what the flag call is here. I'm expecting holding on the offense. Ineligible downfield, actually, is what we're going to go with. Okay. Makes sense. That play broke down pretty quickly. Yeah, once he takes that handoff away, no bueno. 2nd and 15. Got to throw here, right? And a little throw. Baby throw. Get about 5 on that. Please save my parlay. I don't know if the Eagles played the Chargers before. I doubt it. Oh, they won't even pick up the penalty yards, will they? They're going to mark that short. 3rd and 4. We're talking about if there probably should have been a flag there. I hope they do. I hope it's Hunter Henry, if we're going to be honest. But no, the way the offense has been going, I mean, a little hiccup there in the last drive, but Jackson Dart steps up, launches one downfield. Ooh, no flag in the end zone for Hawkins. It'll be 4th and 10. I like that. I like that shot, though. I like that shot from Dart. Yeah, the Chargers are a pretty bad name. Or almost as bad as the Utah Mammoths. That's a dumb name. Utah just has dumb names. was a nice effort there, but not good enough. Oh, he missed the kick. No, it's a fake. What the hell? I can't tell if that was the most dysfunctional field goal attempt ever, or if that was a fake that didn't work, or if Younghoe Koo kicked the turf and just missed. Oh, he just misses. Bro is like 4 inches behind the ball. Like, he gets his foot like all the way and then stuck behind the ball. That shit. I cannot tell you the last time I've ever seen a kicker. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a kicker just hit the ground behind the ball. Like, bro looked like me trying to hit a 15-foot wedge shot and just chunking the shit out. That was wild. That was wild. Yeah, Drake May going to get the ball in some very good field position now. Oh, facts, Dave. Dav, UFC, CFB. Facts. That was wild. I can't believe Younghoe. Like, he's going to get investigated for that. We all know that, right? Like, the day and age that we are in football and in sports and gambling and everything, you're telling me that is not going to get flagged by the FBI immediately? Like, come on, bro. What was the first? That's what I want to know. What was the first half spread? It couldn't have been 10. It couldn't have been 10 because, or 9.5, because Patriots were only 7.5 point favorites depending on the book. So that's wild, though. Maybe it was under on his points and he just, that was wild, dude. I've never seen that shit before. Just chip shot and you just, I can't figure that out. And I mean, I guess, you do something 100 times that, after that 99th time, you're bound to screw up, but that was wild. That was wild. Well, this breaking news, the Giants are now looking for a new kicker. There's no chance his key card works in the building tomorrow after that. There's just no chance, especially with the short lifespan of a kicker on a football team, especially this late in the season. Like, there's no chance Bro can show up for work tomorrow. That's wild. That was wild. That is 2 now huge special teams blunders on the New York Giants. First one coming with that bad punt cover that led to a 94-yard touchdown, and now Younghoe Koo just kicking literal dirt behind the football. That was unbelievable. He missed the football. As Henderson will go ahead and run it for 10. Wow. Wild. Have Pats winning by 7. I think you're sitting pretty now. That was wild. Yeah, you just, like, I've never seen that before. Wild. Another handoff to Henderson. What is wrong with ESPN tonight? Why is it not doing this for me? All right, another 1st and 10 coming up for the Pats as they are just marching downfield right now. Under center again, Drake May. Get a motion. Get another handoff going. Giants ready for this one. Tackled behind the line. Going to be a loss of about a yard there. And I mean, that was the first time they've been able to really stop the run tonight. All right, 2nd and 11. See if they decide to throw the ball a little bit here. That'd be nice. To Hunter Henry, especially. That'd be really nice. Drake May will scramble, get the ball out. Oh, it's Boutte with the catch, but we do have a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be coming back on the Patriots for holding. Holding on the offense. That's what I thought. Garrett Bradbury is guilty of that one. All right. 2nd and 21 coming up for the Pats here. What was really good field position is now kind of right back where they started. A little bit further up, but still. 2nd and 21. Drake May all the time in the world. Gets it back out to Booty for a nice pickup there. Going to be 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 8. See what they do here. Would be expecting another Drake May shot. Oh, thank you for the gift, brother. All right, Drake May directing some stuff at the line. 3rd and 8. Drake May in the pocket. Launches one downfield. Great throw. Great catch. Touchdown. Williams on that 3rd and 8 bomb. Wow. And I mean, Drake May had it. He had it. He knew he had that one from the start. Able to step up in the pocket and just really release one downfield. Beautiful ball from May. Good coverage, just not good enough. Williams won. Did that back foot ever touch? Oh, I don't know if that back foot touched. Hold the phone here. Ball is caught. One step. Where's that back foot? That back foot doesn't touch. That's out of bounds. That's going to be 4th down for the Patriots. Wow. Wow. And they're going to review that one, or are they not? I think there's an argument for there not to be called a touchdown there. But no, they'll kick the field goal. Up and good. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard about what a touchdown is. Maybe that's what I'm doing. I'm just thinking too hard about what a touchdown is. But the NFL's kind of trained me this way. You know, like to second guess myself on what exactly a touchdown is and isn't. What is a catch in the NFL? What is a defenseless receiver? What is a football move? But they're going to say that was good. That was good. Patriots up 24-7. And while we're going into commercial break, let me take another moment. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. But man, I gotta say, I respect the hell out of the gutsy play calling from Josh McDaniels. I mean, that could have easily just been, 2-yard slant, 3-yard slant. Gavin Murph. Oh wait, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, dog. How many viewers do I have across all platforms? 58 across all platforms. Cool stuff. Appreciate y'all for being here. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying this football. And so far, absolute beatdown that has been the Patriots and the Giants, which is wild, but not too wild. I mean, the Patriots have really been this consistent and this good. Kind of worried me they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit when they had a nice drive going, but hey, they can recover like that. That's going to be fine. And Dart already with just such command of his long ball. Like, that was put only where Williams could catch it, put into a basket. He put his hands out and the ball appeared. It was like a magic trick. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Young Hoku. I can't believe this. I'm going to show this. This was wild. We're just going to play an ad. Ugh. But I can't get over it. Like, I don't. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you keeping the chat alive. But let's watch this because this is just wild work. Boop. And then I think that's Townsend. Tries to play it off nicely like it might have been a fake. And honestly, that might have been the most creative fake in the world. But no, he just... Maybe he set up a little bit too inside, I guess. I don't know, but... That's just so wild. I can't believe that should happen. I will replay it at the commercial break because we are getting back to game time, baby. With the kickoff, it's returnable. And Giants... Oh, the ball's on the ground! I don't know if he's down. They're going to call him down. That's going to be something that's going to get replayed. That might have been another huge special teams play from the Patriots there. Spit. Giants coming back. Ball's loose. That is a loose ball. Yeah, no, Giants ain't coming back right now, bub. That's just not happening. I mean, yeah, that ball is out before he's even close to the ground. That's Patriots football. Oh, yeah, and he got fucked up on that one. He's going to be going to the sideline, probably to the blue tent, and probably just to the back. Hope he's okay, though. Yeah. And honestly, the biggest point of it, Dav, is I think it's Vrabel. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Vrabel brought in some of his guys, you know what I mean? Like Vrabel type guys, especially when you look at the draft and you look at the offseason. Yeah, first down Patriots. Wow. But it's that it's what every football team wants is a Mike Vrabel type. Not only can he come in and be a hard ass, but he can come in and be a hard ass because what happened when his coach was a hard ass to him? Oh, he won a couple of rings, right? And he has that pedigree with these guys to be a player's coach, but to still coach them and coach them hard and demand the best out of them. And I think at the end of the day, like Mike Vrabel's a great football mind, great football IQ and everything, but you got to be a good leader, and that he knows how to be a damn good leader of men. I know I want Mike Vrabel to be the head coach of the Cardinals. And I would be hard felt to find any football fan who doesn't want a Mike Vrabel type. Drake May with just a nice launch. A nice shot up the center to Hollins, excuse me. Hollins is a dog. First and 10 Patriots. They're about to score again. Coach of the year. Yeah, absolutely. Who else? Ben Johnson maybe is going to be in that argument because the Bears have been so bad for so long. We'll see how the rest of this season packs up for them. But I think Mike Vrabel and Ben Johnson right now are probably the two that you look at and you're like, you could throw Liam Cohen's name in there too, probably. It's a harder argument for Liam Cohen, but you can throw his name into the hat. Drake May with the fake screen handoff. I kind of like the play action into a run. That's nice. Yeah. Liam Cohen is the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's the guy who went Duval at the beginning of the season. But he's doing a nice job there. Trevor Lawrence actually looks somewhat like what was promised when he got in. All right, 24-7, 2nd and 6. No, 24-7, it's 2nd and 6. I need to get some sleep tonight, apparently. As we go to the 2-minute warning. Patriots up big and looking to put another exclamation point on this half. Don't know anything about Jacksonville. Well, they've got a guy named Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. They got a two-way player. Have you heard of this two-way player guy? Travis Hunter, won a Heisman, allegedly. Definitely shouldn't have gone to Ashton Genty instead. I'm still not bitter about it. Speaking of Trevor Lawrence, there he is. How you doing, bud? I drafted you for my fantasy team 2 years ago, and that didn't work out well, bub. I know Travis Hunter is injured. I'm aware he's out for the season. But, man, Jacksonville's working on it. They're working on it. AFC South in general, though, is just looking real good. One thing I will say this. I do think the Chiefs are done. Like, I know and all these analysts are going to go ahead and throw out like, oh, they can do this and this and that. But Trevor Lawrence, wow, thank you for the follow, brother. Remember Miami Hurricanes beat Notre Dame this year. Jeremiah Love only. If it comes down to these two teams, I pick Notre Dame. I absolutely pick Notre Dame. Andrew, thank you for the follow, brother. Thoughts on the Texans? Great defense, and it's just kind of, how is CJ going to play? How is CJ going to play? Is he going to continue to be that dog? Can he stay healthy to be that guy? Because, that was kind of a nice little, what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say with them, but him being out for injury and then coming back, I think really made everyone appreciate him more, just like on the media side, like my end. But that defense really stood up and has continued to stand up. And honestly, is probably the best thing about that team going forward. As long as the offense cannot turn the ball over, you guys are going to be fine going forward. We'll see what the Colts have to say about that, though. Giants are coming back. You got some balls there. What I think about the Panthers? Panthers have a little soft spot in my heart because they got T-Mac over there. Love McMillan. Love what he did for U of A. And I think the Panthers are kind of right on schedule. Maybe playing a little bit better than expected, but I think they're right on schedule, and next year going to be even more dangerous. My team, I'm an Arizona guy. So bear down, go Cats, go Cardinals, go D-backs, go Suns. RIP the Coyotes. I'm waiting for the Coyotes to come back. I believe one day they will. And I will buy a new Kachina jersey immediately. Think we can go 10-7? I've seen crazier things happen. Cardinals are a definition of mid. No. Calling the Cardinals mid is too nice. They're just straight ass, dog. Straight ass. I don't want to see anyone from this team or front office like in the offseason this year. Fire all of their asses after the last day. Team is so bad. So bad. And like my expectations were low, but holy shit. They really I don't even feel bad anymore when they lose. Like when I'm watching a game, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, we're going to give it up here. Yeah, it's kind of how my Sundays go. And then I'm just checking my bets for the rest of the day. Oh, it's miserable. It's miserable. I'm not going to lie. All right. 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. 1:54 left to go here in the second. Giants burnt timeout. They're going to have 2 left if they get the ball back. See what happens here. May in the gun. Drops back. Ooh, good defense there. Ball a little bit behind Hunter Henry. Be 4th and 5 coming up. Vrabel more than likely taking the points here, which I don't disagree with. Go up by 20. The ball is on target. Fourth and 5. As we get the field goal try lined up, it's going to be a 30-yard attempt here. Up and good. Patriots up 27-20. Minute 48 left to go. Let's see if the Giants can get any spark going. Drake May, best current quarterback. One of the best current quarterbacks. Oh, reconnecting. Am I back? Mysterious 4K LPS. Thank you for the follow, brother. No, is May the best quarterback? One of. I would throw one of in there. I think Matthew Stafford would have something to say about that. I think that Aaron Rodgers might have something to say about that. Say what you want about him. But Joe Burrow, Joey B, Joey Ice, Joe Shiesty, he might have something to say about that. And hey, don't forget about Patty Mahomes. Not having the best season, but damn. Honestly, don't mind the Patriots, but I wonder how they're going to do. I'm interested to see some more competition come the Patriots' way. I feel like whenever I'm watching the Patriots, I'm watching a game like this, which speaks a lot to the fact that, hey, they can go in and just go belt to ass on teams they should, but Yeah, I'm with you, Flips. I'm with you there, Flips. Is Diggs playing? Yeah, Diggs has been in there. He's not playing right now because the Giants are about to take offense. But thoughts on Dak? He's good. I'm not going to try to be that guy. Dak for MVP. I think I think the only thing holding him back is the record. But don't get me wrong, he's played incredible this season. He's looked great, and I think he definitely deserves to be in the conversation, especially how he played this weekend. Damn. No, Dak, Dak's always been good. I've never had a problem with Dak as the player. I've had a problem with the Cowboys and how they've used him and how, the weapons they give him and what they don't give him and et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? And so whenever I have an issue with Dak, it's not really his gameplay or how he is as a quarterback. It's more what's going on, with the Cowboys. One of the best wide receiver rooms. Dart in the gun, 1st and 10. He'll drop back. He'll launch one. Almost picked off. Very close to being picked. Stafford for MVP. He's my front runner. He's straight up my front runner. I don't know a quarterback that has played better and more consistent than Matthew Stafford this season. Even that game against Carolina, I mean, he didn't have a terrible game. 3 interceptions, yeah, that's a lot for him. That's a bad day in the office and not something that I'm worried about later down the line this season. Now, those games start to add up and stack up, then we'll have a different conversation. But Dart gets the ball out again, going to be 3rd and about 4. Minute 33 left to go. Yeah, Stafford, Puka, Adams, what more do you want there? Had a problem with the Eagles' offensive coordinating. The Eagles are just bad. I mean, not bad. That's a bad. They are a very, very talented team who hate each other, it feels like. There is some disconnect there on offense. There is a little bit of a disconnect there on defense. I don't know if it's Sirianni. I don't know if it's the divas on the team thing and they need to do more because they've already won a Super Bowl or what it is there. But why is Stevenson taking Hendo's carries? Oh, because I took Hendo's overs today. That would be why Stevenson is getting all the carries. So sorry about that, bub. Who do you got for Heisman? I got a coin flip, bro. I think it'll end up. Honestly, I think it'll end up going to the winner of the Indiana OU game this weekend. I know. I'm sorry, Hank. I'm really sorry, brother. If we would have had this talk before, I would have taken Stevenson's then. I'm sorry, man. We just didn't have. We miscommunicated. Yeah, I can see Love too. I think it. Honestly, I really think it should go to Jeremiah Love. Oh, that's not a catch. Did the scoop thing. Does the ball move? Ball moves a little bit. That's not a catch. I think Mendoza's been a better quarterback than Sayin, but Sayin is Ohio State, so not a catch. You don't think that was a catch? I don't think it was a catch either. No. I'm up 135 to 130. Got Hendo. They got Diggs. Ooh. Good luck there, brother. All right. Everyone's crowded at the line. Looks like they know what's coming. Ooh, they tried to get him to jump with a hard count. 4th and 1. And they're just going to let the time expire on the play clock. I do not like that call. 113, and you're going to take a delay of game. You got 113 left, 4th and 1. You're going to take a delay of game. At that point, just let a Hail Mary. Let him bomb one outfield. That is wild. That was wild. 24-25 Eagles, best team of all time. There was a really good team. I don't know if I go best of all time. They had so many issues early in the season. Remember Sirianni. Let's remember Sirianni halfway through last season was on the hot seat. Exactly. And Vaughn, thank you. Yeah, they're 2-10. What the hell are they trying to prove? What is Kafka fighting for his job? That's not going to be his no matter what. I mean, come on. But Yeah, the Eagles had issues at the beginning of last season, so still going to win this week. I'm with you there. I'm with you. I got a couple parlays that would agree with you too. Henderson, he's him. He's that guy. All right. So instead of letting the young quarterback just absolutely rip one downfield, the Patriots are going to have the ball on their own 23 with a minute left to drive down the field and march all over the Giants defense, which they have been doing for most of this game. So again, wild coaching call there to punt it. And Drake May's just going to be methodical. Patriots only have one timeout. Giants still have two. But I doubt they would use it. Huh. Cam's got a CTE, dude, for sure. Best team in football. Not the Bears or Rams. Rams would have an argument. I think the Rams are very legit. And a nice little quick pass from May gets some extra yards to Douglas, and we're going to keep in the hurry up. Vrabel holding on to that timeout, which I like. I like that. Wait so you can set up for the field goal, not when you're just in hurry up. You have a 2-minute that you can run. May back. Scrambling. Gets it out. Gets it across the 50 to the 30. And they will go out at the 16. Stevenson with the reception and the extra. So now they're in a good spot. They can go ahead and start to, got 2 shots, 3 shots. Take it into the end zone, baby. Let them fly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Vrabel mustache. I'm not a fan of it. I think he needs to shave that shit immediately. All right, May in the gun. Drops back. May releases. Looking for a hole. Can't find one. 8 seconds left. They're going to let the play clock go down. Vrabel's going to wait till a second or two's on the clock, and we'll go ahead and get the final timeout to set up the Patriots here to go up by 23 going into the half. Well, again, a wild coaching decision to punt it on 4th and 1 with a minute left, with 2 timeouts left. Go for it. Go for it. Even if you don't want to, worry about the turnover on downs, fine. Let Jackson Dart just bomb one downfield for a Hail Mary, and then you're at least in better field position instead of, starting at the, 29? Was it 29? And then just letting them march downfield on your defense that hasn't been playing well. I don't get it, bro. That was a bad call. Kicks up good. That'll take us to the halftime. Patriots up 30-7 on it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. They are 24.5-point favorites going into halftime. Total is at 58.5. Again, they might cover that full-time spread at 46.5 by themselves. I do not see the Patriots taking their foot off the gas whatsoever. I see them continuing to put their foot on the throat and just squeeze the life out of this New York Giants team. 37-13, you think the Giants score again with the play calling they're doing? Again, first quarter and early into the second, you want to establish the run, fine. Not when you're down by 20. Not when you're down by 20. Let's go ahead and get aggressive. Let Jackson Dart rip it around the field and get some good reps in, Treat it like a practice. I hate to say it like that, but treat it like a practice. You're down by 23. The run game's not working. Let's try something else. But just wow, this is Grape on live TV. Yeah, this has been an absolute beatdown. Yeah, belt to ass, Sooner fan. Belt to ass. As a Sooner fan, you know something about that. Getting belt to ass. Got to take my shots at OU when I can. See Jones get... Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, man. That was a great hit. Oh, man. But that's halftime. So, hey, I'm going to take a little break. Might log back in for second half, but we will have to wait and see. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Shout out to everyone here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit the like button and the follow button. It helps us out a lot more than you know. But with all of that being said, again, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Have an incredible rest of your evening. Good luck. God bless. I'll see you guys next time on Degenerate Takes. Sooner fan, thank you for the follow, brother.